ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen again. I'm so happy it's back. My boy Gojo over here. Season 2 just started and it's amazing, but I'm also a bit worried about the series, the production, the scheduling. We're gonna talk a bit more about that towards the end of the video. But now this season 2 seems to be the start focused on a flashback here, the past, especially related to Geto and Gojo's relationship, even more considering how Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the movie, ended, the series season 1. There's a lot more that we don't know between the two of them, and hopefully this is gonna shed some light on the mystery here, and I'm ready for season 2, so let's get into it and talk about it. Now, at the beginning we see a bit of Geto remembering the past, thinking of some of the choices and what happened, especially thinking of that day, and how his power is also, especially the taste of curses, and I'm really curious what he means of that day, but it seems like we're gonna be building up to that day here, and I'm very curious what exactly happened between them to get them to the point where they had to fight against each other, to kill each other. And also, speaking about that, how Jujutsu Kaisen 0 movie ended. If you haven't watched the movie, make sure you go out and check it. It cuts the screen there cuts to black when Gojo kills Geto, but if Gojo actually killed Geto in the movie there, how is he alive in season 1? Because movie 0 is a prequel, and this is the prequel of a prequel, so to say. But how is he alive in season 1 from everything that we saw? Him working with the curses, being involved with everything, probably the main antagonist from what we saw there. And now we're finally getting into the past, how from seemingly right now being both students to that point there. So I have a lot of questions about Geto. Hopefully we're gonna get some answers, but before that we see a bit of the beginning here with and I gotta say probably the cutest thing in the episode was Utahime. Her and Mei get a mission to check this haunted house that got complicated with somebody dying there and people keep going missing, but Utahime is so cute and awesome this episode. We see both her and Mei younger here going to the house. They go inside and full of trash there, but what I really like, I have to give credit to the director here, such amazing camera movement and cinematography, and how they use the 3D effect on with the 2D one, the camera showcase it looked really great, put into the scene, especially with the house a lot more there, especially some of the scenes when they pan the camera there, just really good. But here we have a bit of a horror movie with them having to split up, and Utahime is so pure and innocent and cute, just looking through the house, trying to find out what's going on there, and at some point she looks under the bed, and again the camera, so quite a great movement there. She looks under some rats, she gets scared quite a lot, and then Mei comes back, kind of amplifies her fear even more. Yeah, Utahime was awesome there now, and Mei is just femme fatale even right now. We barely saw her in season 1 a bit there. In the movie, I don't remember if she did anything major, but she's one of the best characters. What Jujutsu Kaisen does awesome are female characters, and you have so many type of female characters in the series, and yeah, it's amazing what we're getting right now and throughout with the series. But Utahime being cute. Now we have the realization that they're stuck in this loop barrier thing. They kept going in circle, kind of getting to the same spot here, and Mei is the one that is kind of like the mentor to Utahime a bit, testing her, teaching her how would you escape from this, and Utahime starts going detective, figuring out how it works. It's in a line the more you go, the more it adds, and it keeps repeating to itself, and she wants to break it by both of them running in the same direction at the same time to overwhelm the barrier. But she was so close. Mei Mei saying we should run in opposite direction to overwhelm it even more, and they succeed. They actually break out of the loop there very hard. That house, I hope they have insurance for their house, even if somebody's still alive there. And right after that we have Gojo showing up. I'm here to save you, Utahime, with his smug charisma that he has there, and he starts teasing her. And Utahime again, she was awesome, cute in this episode. And after that, Mei Mei teases Gojo back. Would you also help me? That would be very much appreciated. Yes, I would help you, Mei Mei. I don't know which one I would pick if I had to choose between Mei Mei and Utahime. Well, Utahime is very cute. Mei Mei has that something, if you get me. But yeah, right before they can do anything else, we have Get also showing up to get his meal with the curses there. But this is where we see the main purpose probably of the flashback here. Geto and Gojo and the relationship between them bickering. They're really good friends, but those type of friends that they're complete opposite. They probably care for each other quite a lot, but they also bicker a lot, would be an understanding. The first thing they started was bickering there, and Utahime really liking this girl Shoko. Now, did we see Shoko in the main series or the movie? I honestly don't remember. I don't think we have, so she's probably just a character from the flashback. I honestly don't remember if she was in the main series. Let me know in the comment below if she was. I'm trying to remember, but I haven't read the manga, so I'm not sure. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for her here. Now we also find out that the barrier also messed up with their time a bit. Apparently they were inside there for 2 days. That's why Gojo and Geto showed up, and Mei Mei saw the bright side. Hey, since this was 2 days, means I can charge them more. She's always about money. So yeah, gotta make money with everything here. But of course, we see even Gojo and the others, how they were kind of the same with the new generation that we saw in season 1, messing up quite a bit or playing around, not taking things seriously. They messed up here, forgetting about the veil, even though at the beginning Mei Mei said, hey, there's no need for a veil right now, somebody else is gonna do it, we can do it after that. And Gojo messed up, or they blamed Gojo saying he didn't do it or he's spaced out, and Yaga gives him some discipline. Then I like this Gojo, he's a lot more smug than previous one, or than current Gojo in season 1, so to say. That one is smug, more confident, but this one has kind of like that youthful pride, arrogance to him. Of course, he's still very strong, but he's a lot more arrogant than the Gojo that we have right now. And probably the incident that we have here probably changed him quite a lot between whatever happened between him and Geto, which I'm very excited to find out and get to that here with season 2. Now more of the relationship between them, Gojo and Geto, their differences of opinions where they're playing basketball, how one sees the world, how the other sees the world, with Geto saying the strong should help the weak, and Gojo kind of being still very, very arrogant, even doing that trick shot there to prove his point here, and just getting on each other's nerves, so to say. More Gojo to Geto, honestly, but I still think they really care about each other here. They're about to get into a fight, but Yaga is the one that kind of keeps them in check, stops them, telling them they have a mission from Tengen-sama, which specifically asked for them. I remember Tengen from season 1, he was mentioned. I don't remember him being shown. He's the guy that handles all of the barriers and kind of security here, and also being immortal, but only immortal in halfway, and he doesn't have eternal youth. And this is kind of related to their mission here, having to find the star plasma vessel, escort this girl, and erase her. So basically this is gonna be the tool that allows Tengen Sama to avoid something that could kill him in a way, because his immortality, like I said, is not eternal youth. If he doesn't do this every 500 years, he will evolve and also lose himself, basically have no will, and that could pose a really big problem on the entire Jujutsu world, so to say. Their security, their barriers, he handles quite a big chunk of all of that. He's kind of like the support pillar that keeps everything working. So if he evolves, they lose all of that, and he could also become an enemy, one of the most powerful curses if they do that. So every 500 years he has to avoid the evolutions and use a vessel, which I'm kind of curious what happens to that person if they use they just get absorbed, they die. So they sacrifice a person every 500 years to keep this guy alive, which I hope we're gonna see at some point. Even in season 1 I was curious about him. This is kind of like a sacrifice for the greater good. I don't know, is that vessel gonna be okay with something like this? I have a lot of questions. Of course we're gonna see more how this is going to work. And while they were going through the mission, Yaga comes in, hey, we have 2 groups that we need to worry about, and pulls out the laptop with Windows EXP the screen. Yeah, I'm old, I remember Windows EXP there. And apparently Group Q is gonna be their main focus, but they're kind of wrong about that. At the beginning Yaga saying, hey, Group Q is gonna be our main focus, our enemies here. And there's also this Time Vessel Association. They're kind of like religious zealous, they worship Tengen Sama, and they don't want him to be corrupted by this impure vessel. And Q just wants chaos for the sake of it, to take advantage of it here. But the zealots are probably gonna pose a bigger problem here. And then we have Gojo and Geto, while on the mission, started bickering again. Geto almost gets caught up in an explosion, but of course he's gonna be fine. He gets away there, but also the girl gets flung out of a window in the tall rise they were inside there. He goes after her, catches her, and they're back to normal, barely safe. I like how their missions are the definition of lack of organization. Just, hey, we're gonna figure out how it goes. No plan, let's just do it somewhere. They're the best team here. Now they're gonna have to figure out how to take care of her, and also getting attacked by each of them are gonna have to fight one of the group, one of the assassins or members from Q here. And Gojo, I really like that moment when one of those just started throwing a lot of knives at him, and the knives are just stuck in the air with his power, nothing being able to touch him, and he's just smug there, just walking the knives, pushing away while he was walking. I'm so happy to have Gojo back, and saying the arrogance, I don't want to get in trouble anymore, not go overboard, so you're gonna cry and apologize if you want to escape. And also Geto is gonna have to fight the other one here, and this is where it ends on a cliffhanger with the fight, but also probably one of the guys that is actually legit dangerous, because the 2 bozos from Group Q are just kind of cannon fodder from what I saw from them. We have Zenin is working for this for the religious group, and apparently he gave up being a Zenin and he goes by Fushiguro now here. And I'm really curious, is he related to Megumi, his father, his brother, a cousin, an uncle, or what else? And this is one of the characters that everybody has been hyping up for Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't read the manga, I don't know why everybody's been hyping him up, but it's very hard to avoid social media and anything like that, why they're hyping him up so much. I'm very curious. He seems like a very interesting character, he has that smugness to him, he seems very well trained to say the least, and this is why I'm thinking he's gonna be a lot more dangerous than those two other guys that we saw here. So yeah, a very, very strong start, but this is where the worried part comes here. And also the fandom. Everybody was just talking like it's gonna look bad, it's not the same animation, composition, I wish it was season 1 and anything like that. Hey, relax a bit. Same thing happened with Mushoku. Let's chill down a bit. I get it, I would love perfection also, don't get me wrong. Give me all that Sakuga frames, anything you want, looking amazing, but also on the other side, it seems like the production is a bit of a mess, honestly, because with the schedule, where I had it saved here, we're gonna have like 5 episodes for the hidden inventory arc, probably the flashback here. After that, we're gonna get a recap of episodes 1 through 5, so a worry point here, and also recap with the Jujutsu Kaisen movie, so 1 episode of recap. Then the next one is gonna be a recap of season 1, so already have 2 recaps in season 2, it's airtime. And then the next one in August is gonna be a break, so like 3 weeks is not actually season 2, and then after that it starts the big arc that everybody has been hyping up with Shibuya incident arc over here. So considering all of this, I'm a bit worried about the scheduling, the production. MAPPA has so many shows, I hope the animators just take care of themselves. And yeah, while as much as I love Jujutsu Kaisen, I would love maybe just, I would even be happy with a delay. Yes, I'm gonna say it. I hope there are not gonna be any issues. I hope it's gonna be great. I hope the anime industry just needs a lot of work, to say the least. But yeah, we're gonna focus on season 2 right now. Hopefully everything is gonna go alright considering the circumstances, and I'm really curious. Are you hyped for season 2? What do you think so far of episode 1 as the premiere over here? Let me know in the comments below. And what do you think about the production schedule? And if you have read the manga material, how was episode 1 for the adaptation so far? And as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Jujutsu Kaisen, make sure to check out the podcast Because Anime. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.